coats, a lot of clothes. You're a little girl that's weighs maybe 20 kilograms, and your clothes also weight around 20 kilograms. You feel like you are in a spaceman virus. Thank you, Nevet. Hello, thanks so much. Um, Astronauts. You feel like you're astronauts and you need to ski, and it's very hot. Outside can be minus 15, minus 20, but you're all like after shower under your very huge board. Heads from forth. I'm more like just leading and yes, leading. My socks above? Why not? It's such a poker face. Cosmonauts here, yeah. Селена Eskimo. Snowboarding? Okay, I like snowboarding. True or lie? I think that snowboarding on the mountains pretty dangerous thing, yes, Travka? Ice skating is fun. Kefrek, I don't talk about my private life. In Russia, it's usually just circle. The worst part is falling in the wet snow once my jacket pulled up and I scratched my... Oh, yeah, I know that feeling. That's familiar for me. Caught up on my ski stick? Ah, got it. Okay, yes guys, it's true. I like ski. Not skiing. I like ice skating. Ice skating. Hey, Ghost. During ice skating? Oh, I felt so many times on ice. But not during ice skating. Just Siberia, it was just one huge ice, one huge platform for ice skating. Everywhere, sometimes on the roads. You know, it was so unfair. Just you will be so mad right now. I was squatting, and it was spring, but spring in Russia is very snowy. But because it's a little bit more warm sometimes than in winter, it's a lot of ice on the road, just literally ice. And they're trying to put some sand on the ice, but to be honest, after people walk on that road a long time, that sand doesn't work. And I went to the school. There was very, very windy. My weight was around, I think, 40 kilograms, 43 maybe. And that wind was so strong, and my shoes was very, very too smooth. Bottom on my shoes, and I couldn't walk easy, and how can I say it, very скользила, and I very slipped. And there was a place there only people can walk, and a little road for cars, but that little road between apartment buildings, it is like every driver know that there will walk a lot of people, and so they need to be carefully. They can't use a signal there because it's illegal, because that place like for people, but car also can use it if they want to leave that apartment building. But mostly it's for people, for regular people without car. And yes, of course, they can't use a high speed there because there can walk a lot of kids. Their school, just in few steps, like in few meters, is a school, maybe 100 meters. There are a lot of kids that go to the school, and that road like a hill. And I needed to go from that road, and because it was very windy, it was ice everywhere. I have a very, very smooth shoes. I slipped a lot, and I walked like very, very carefully because I'm afraid to fell. Plus, I had a very heavy backpack with books. I went to school, and there was a car that stopped and waited when I will leave that road already. And he started to do that signal like beep, beep, very loud. I just like, what can I do? I already on half of the road, half part already is left, not left, only half part I mean, and I can't move more fast. If I will run, I will just fall because it's ice and my shoes are so smooth for that. And he starting scream at me, starting move car, and just that car, that's me. Why he did it, I don't know, but I felt because of it. He just rides on my feet, insults me that I'm a cow or something like that, and leave me alone. That's all. I had a very huge bruises on my knees, on my hands, that was swollen here because he drive on my feet. He insults me as a cow and a lot of swearing and other swearing words, and leave me alone. And I'm just like, what happened? What just happened? They're a place for people, not for cars, and he just drive on me. Terrible, man. I was so hungry. It was very scary, so I didn't expect that. But what could I do? Because there was too icy, a lot of ice. Like the best place for ice skating, not for walking. Oh, I started ice skating like maybe from 4 years old, and I did pretty, not so good, but pretty good. I feel comfortable on the ice. Hello, Smith. Festive, how it is? 167 centimeters. 60, not sexy. Do you like hockey? I never played. But you don't know where it's coming from. What do you do? Calm yourself and tell your body. Tension. How it is? Don't know. Lay, sleep, bath. Kiran, no, over here. Terrible, yeah? I told you you will be mad at him too. Oh, this Russian Stockholm? Yeah, Stockholm people, yeah. Yeah, but I think they do it with a good point, but they do it with a weird way. They're not right to. I liked to watch that Stockholm project on the YouTube when they stop cars from driving around on the footpath, yeah, but there's so much negative, and I stopped watching. Skate with the dog, they love to pull, so if you so much as cough, they see all the whole color and get them to stop is not easy. Oh, it's so cute, face color. Did you want to be ice skating ballerina when you were little? No, I wanted to be just ballerina, no ice skating. Oh, shower then, but then sleep, Jory. Hey, Alice. If I missed message by sound, sorry. Hi, everybody. Yes, pretty scary, pretty squally, but I think it's so much fun. Hey, Synchro. He did something to you with the car? He drove on my feet, and I fell because he wheel from his car was on my feet. Yeah, dog person or cat person? I animal person. I love all kinds of animals. Lion person. Hey, Alex. Guys, there was alarm for cooking. I will be very close. Don't lost me. 1 minute. time. Okay, Jenna. How to drive car? No, I never drive car in my life. I never even sat on the driver chair. I mean, always only on passenger place. But I really want to try. Don't know that I need my own car right now. Maybe if I have a house, it will be necessary thing for me. But I don't dream about it. If I will buy it, it's just because I need it. If I don't need it, I better use taxi. Only one thing that is bothering me: taxi servers in Kaliningrad region are worse than taxi in Krasnodar region. I mean, drivers here are so crazy, and they are not so polite like I get to use it in Krasnodar region, and it's a little bit scary. So who will come to me the next time? Plus, cars are pretty old, and I don't know when they get broken the roads. Only that thing getting me think about my own car. But I think that before house I will not think about my own car. No fracture or something. Don't know, I have a broken little finger here. But I don't remember when it happened. Gorilla person. Gorillas are amazing. And music bands are Gorillas good too. Gorillas music bands. YouTube Gorillas. You love Gorillas, guys. Hello. Do you love gorillas? Toy, not finger. In Russia, finger is here and finger is here. In Russia, you have 20 fingers. You know? Привет, Fortnite. Familiar lyrics like Hello, Love 52. In Russia, college entrance examination, I'm going to test Chinese now. Chinese language? No, I think. Or people. Don't know. In few years, you can call a Tesla Robotaxi. No crazy driver needed anymore. Only crazy robots. It's there will be a little bit later. And these glasses. 20 fingers, no thumb. Hey, yes. Do you see later? Don't know, I like them like they're right now. Okay, next. Should talk an arrow in the knee. No. Hi, Abraham. Thank you. Chair challenge? Chair challenge, I never heard about it. Where is this? Hi Franek, hi. American healthcare system sounds like a nightmare from what I heard. Not for me. For me, American healthcare system sounds better than I can get. And I don't have insurance. No, even 1 cent will remove to me after insurance or something like that. If I pay that $25 for doctor, I pay it forever. Nothing back to me. Also, for example, what's good in America with insurance, that if you need if you have a poor health and for 1 year you need to do surgery and something else, that will cost for you very expensive. But in that year, insurance will pay a lot of the hugest part of your how can I say it, of that you paid for your surgery. Insurance will pay for you most of the parts, and then surgery in America will cost cheaper than surgery in Russia. Or you can get free surgery in Russia, but 50-50. Really, I'm not joking. I saw a video of a woman in the